So today I'm going to do a video about applying false lashes. Today I'm going to be doing strip lashes. In another video I will do individual lashes. I often get a lot of questions about strip lashes, especially for those who aren't comfortable working with them or maybe haven't had much experience. Oftentimes I'll hear I can't get them to stick, or if I get them to stick, shortly thereafter they begin to lift or fall off. So the process of applying lashes is really pretty easy. Of course, with practice it gets easier, but there are a few key things that are important to making your lash application very successful. So with that in mind, there are a few things that you will need: a pair of tweezers, lash glue, and of course some false lashes. So to start, what you want to do is you want to grasp the lashes from the corner of the cartridge and pull it out. You can do that with your hand or with your tweezers. I prefer to use tweezers, and I like to grab as close to the band as possible and pull them out like so. And I like to pull from the band because if you pull from the lash itself, there's a possibility that you could pull the lash from the band or even alter the shape of it. The next thing that you want to do, which is definitely key to your lash application, is you want to warm up the band. So you want to take the lash, one side in each, your first finger and your thumb, and you want to roll it back and forth in your hand, like so. Just a couple times so you feel it movable or bendable. And this is going to be especially important for lashes that are thicker, costumey or theatrical type lashes, because you'll find that the thicker the lash or the more fancy the lash, the stiffer the band is going to be. And if you don't warm it up, putting a stiff band and trying to contour that to your eye shape is going to be very difficult, and it's not going to make your lash application easy. Next thing you want to do is measure the lash for fit. And this is really important because a lash that is placed on the eye that does not fit the eye shape can really distort your eye. It can really distort your makeup. It's really important to have a good fitting lash. And oftentimes you may find that you have to trim a lash. If you do have to trim your lashes, you want to trim them from the outer edge, not the inner corner. And the reason being is that most lashes tend to be fuller on the outer edges, and if you trim from the inner corners, you're going to start having longer lashes. And that inner corner is really important for comfort of the eye right in here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the lash with my tweezers, and I'm going to place the lash, trying to get it centered right in the middle of my lash line. And it's not really any glue, so it's kind of just going to sit there. But what I want to do is just put it on there to see if the outer edge really extends past my natural lash line. And then you'll find that if it does extend past your natural lash line, you're going to see a lot of excess lash hair, and it'll come down, and it can actually cause your eyes to have a drooping effect, which you really don't want. Eyelashes should really brighten and open up your eyes. So based upon what I see, I'm seeing that it fits pretty well, so now I can go ahead and get the glue on. The lash glue that I am using today is Lash Grip. It's a waterproof formula. This is a latex formula, so you definitely want to be careful if you have any latex allergies, because that could really be a problem when applying lashes. There are plenty of latex-free formulas for false lashes you can find at your local beauty store or just about anywhere that sells false lashes. I'm going to be using a clear glue. Lash glue does also come in black, but I like using the clear glue because when you put it on, at first it's white, but it will dry clear. So if you make any mistakes or it hits any part of your eyelid, you don't have to worry about it marking up your makeup. Another thing that I like to do prior to my lash application is apply a thin coat of mascara. And I do that because it gives you a little bit of guidance, something for your lashes to sit on, and it really helps to get your natural lash and the false lash to really blend together well. A second thing I like to do when applying false lashes is, at the very least, even if my makeup is minimal, have a line of color, some type of eyeliner, because this really helps to make it look like the lashes are yours, and it prevents you from seeing the band, even if the band is a clear band. I'm going to apply a thin line of glue onto my lash. I'm going to apply it right from the glue. And I want the glue to be right on the very top of that band, right where the lashes come from. And you want just a very thin layer, like so. Now here's something that's really important. 9 times out of 10 when you're applying lashes and you find shortly after applying them they begin to lift, it usually is the inner or the outer corner that begins to come up. So an easy way to prevent that from happening is to add just an additional dot of glue on each corner. It doesn't have to be too much, but just enough to cover that corner, giving it something extra. You don't want to apply your lash right after putting glue onto the false lash. You want to give it a few seconds to get tacky. This is really going to help it to adhere to your lashes and make the application that much more easier. With the white glue, it's really easy to see when it's getting dry because it'll actually start to get clear. If you want to speed up the process and these are your lashes, you can just blow on them like so, or if you're applying them to someone else, just wave them back and forth in your hand for a few seconds, again, until you start to see the glue dry. So I'm going to start by applying the lash first in the middle of my lash line. I'm pressing that so that it adheres. Then I'm going to take the outer corner, pull it down and press it against my lash line. And then I'm going to take the inner corner and press it down against my lash line. It should really stick no problem because the glue is nice and tacky. Next I'm going to go in with the back of my tweezers and I'm just going to press all against that lash line, making sure that it's pressed down nice and even and helping to get that adhesive connected to my lash line. Next, I'm going to go in with a pair of eyelash curlers and I'm going to curl my false lash and my natural lash together. So you can see a difference after I have curled the lashes. Now, to show you how much your eyes change after you wear false lashes, I haven't put a lash on my left eye yet, which is here, and there's a lash here. So you can already see just with minimal makeup, just by adding a very natural soft false lash, how much it can change and enhance your eye shape. So here is the final look. It's amazing what lashes can do just to enhance and really change the allure of your eye. And it really is customizable because lashes come in different lengths and volumes. So if even this might be a little bit too much for you, but you still want to try a lash, there are many different shapes and sizes of lashes. Simply find the one that's right for you. I hope this video has been a help and you're on your way to more fabulous lashes. Please comment, subscribe if you haven't, and stay tuned for more videos. Beauty and blessings.